And here is Cyclops Valley, the place where you probably tame your first nightmare or your second or third nightmare back on Aussie in the 90s, but there is no nightmare here. The nightmare spawns here, but with the population that we have nowadays, it's basically impossible to find nightmares no more. They're constantly either, I don't think they're ghosted, but they're heavily scouted, So here you have the nightmare, and the spawn is at least 36 hours, but it can also be as long as 2.5 days. Just on these ledges or here you have the nightmare. It won't even spawn here, just north here. So let's get back to the outdoor spawns. After Fire Temple, it's time to Cyclops Valley, one of the few places here outdoors with a lot of spawn, but for some reason they're not heavily farmed. We'll see why. Okay, here you have the nightmare, one of the 3 spots of the nightmares, the other being oases and bridges. And if you want to know everything about the nightmare, I encourage you to click top right corner here with an old video that I made almost a year ago, telling everything about nightmares. Here at Cyclops Valley you have trolls, you have cyclops, you have imps, you have titans, you have wyverns, you have Attins. You have a lot of spawn here. So proceeding from north, I've seen also players placing boats here to actually ghost nightmares, which is actually fine, but it's not important in my opinion, because you can ghost as a ghost there, so why would you do that? Okay, here you have the very first spot where you can actually tell, if I remember correctly. There's various places where you could actually tell it. I think you can tell it from here in some way that I cannot recall. There you go. And then you get bumped down, I don't know, for some reason. But it's very safe. If you go there, you're basically unkillable by spawn. Here we proceed south. Here's an opening. Sometimes you see people barding here. Yes, it's a very popular place for bards because you here aggro this guy here. Mount is already fatigued. Okay, let's refresh the mount. I hope you also watched the video about mount refreshing, because it's very important. Okay, here you have the wyverns. The wyverns are very good for cleaning the spawn because they use deadly poison. So for instance, if you drag this wyvern here, and you have these cyclops that they take forever to kill each other, but if you actually use the wyvern, you provoke that. Now it DPs the cyclops, and then you maybe you make it aggro the other cyclops, and you make it DP the other cyclops, and then you provoke the cyclops again one onto the other. Well, it will be a lot faster. You can use the wyvern like this. Here you have more ledges, so you can actually provoke from ledges, but it's no biggie. Absolutely no biggie. Yeah, and here, sorry, I was checking the thing. Here, let's proceed more south. Here you have another spot where you can actually tell it to, which is this one. Easier. You can walk a bit, but then after a while you get booted out. Here there's no place you can tell it to. Here you can actually walk because there's a slope you can use. Not that I ever found anybody here, because yeah, why would you go here for? What would you go here for? But still, it's doable. I don't think I've ever been here before. Let's proceed. Here are the corridors. This is, if you are afraid of PKs, this is a very good spot to bard. The mob spawns all over the place. But if you abuse this corridor, you stay here, it's very hard for PKs to get you, because let's imagine you're here. I mean, either the PK has the run to here, or if he comes from here, from south, from north, I mean, you see it coming, you see him coming. So you have plenty of time to recall. Let's proceed towards south. Cyclops, more winding corridor, wiggling corridors. Here is another spot where you can actually tell it, I bet. Target cannot be seen, but yeah, you can tell it there. Here's the first Titan that we encounter. Titans are good money. Are actually good money, the Titans. 700 gold pieces. And chance of level 5 T-maps. Level 5 T-maps are very, very good. Very, very good. So here you can also stand here. And after a while you get booted down. Honestly, I don't think on Aussie there was such behavior. But I'm not sure. Okay, here more winding corridor with more Titans and more Harpies. And here is another place where you can actually tell them. These are all very safe place for barding. Again, let's imagine you're barding. You can bard from here. And the PK, if a PK comes, like, good luck getting you. Okay, here you also have geysers. Let's proceed down here. Here you can do nothing. Here you cannot go down. Here we'll talk about this later. Let's proceed towards here. You have trees, you have mountains, you have geysers, you have Cyclops, you have Titans. Boy, there's a lot of spawn here. I'm telling you, there's a lot of spawn here. Easy to get aggroed by all these guys if you're not careful. Okay, that's bard. You see, it's very wide. This one is very wide, but it's very effective. It's almost like farming Death Star. Let's say, you know, when barding Death Star that you have to run around a lot. Well, it reminds me of that, to be honest, but on a different layout. Death Star is all wide open. Here you have corridors and small, let's say, small rooms. I'd say. Let's define them room. But you see me barding here. There's a lot of mob to bard here. And you gotta be really careful. You see. Really careful. I'm about to die here. Whoa. The flame strikes. Boy, the flame strikes. And there was also another flame strike. Here to the south you have a healer. This is very important to have a healer. So let's imagine you're alone here and you die. But you have a healer to rescue. And this little healer is always, and I mean it always here. I don't think you can tell it here. I would be... Oh, wow, nice. And the interesting thing... Okay, also you get booted. You can also tell it here, for instance. Yeah, I think you can do that. Let me try, but you can definitely do this. You can do the other way around for sure. Which is actually one of the methods of coming here to... Cyclops Valley. Let's try again. Yeah, because with these mountains you have a very iffy line of sight here with these mountains. So sometimes you can actually tell two places you shouldn't be able to tell them. Shouldn't be able. Maybe we target here. Too far away. Really too far away. Yeah. I'm almost sure it's doable. Yes, doable. Okay, here, let's go. This is marble. Where is marble entrance? Probably not here. Yeah, you go to marble. Here there was marble spawn, champion spawn. Or is marble? It should be okay here. I believe it's here. Here is the road, and here is marble. Careful. Careful, okay, this is a bit off topic. Skip ahead if you wanna Cyclops, but here, let's don't go through. Let's get back. So in case you don't have a room to Cyclops Valley and say, oh boy, I need to grab a boat to go to Cyclops Valley, that's not true. You can go here at Marble Exit. You will have to go on foot or Tem and Ostard, but you go here. And you can actually tell, maybe also from here. I believe, I didn't do it from this way. I don't do it this way normally. You normally do it this way. You go here. Yeah, here. Here, it's where you get closer. And boom, there you're at Cyclops Valley without a boat. And you can mark a rune there, and off you go. Can you actually go up here? I doubt it. Target cannot be seen. I know teleporting into... You You might have noticed that I love to teleport into funny places where you shouldn't be able to tele. Or maybe there's also a ledge here. No, there's not a ledge here. Maybe like this. No. Location is blocked. And here, after teleport frenzy, you see there's a lot of people here. A lot of folks here that you actually provoked. And you can actually collect the loot. The Titans are the good ones. Titans are the good ones. Okay, more provocation. Okay, here you can do nothing here. Do you have anything to teleport down there? No, you don't. Probably you can get these tiles. Maybe this onboarding with the boat. But yeah, again, why would you do that? Okay, if you go here, if a PK is chasing you and you have no time to recall, well, you can actually do this. You can tell it, and you can tell it down. If a PK doesn't know that, maybe it gives you a little bit of advantage. Maybe. And here you are on the shore, where you have more mob here, more Titans, more Cyclops. Here you have ledges. You see, you can go here. This one you have you can go in normally. On this ledge you have to tell it there. And it's again another spot where you can actually bar sort of peacefully. And here on the shore we proceed to north. We talk about the shore later. We proceed to north. Here the spawn tones down a little. You still have a few gazers sometimes, but yeah, the spawn is not the main spot for spawn. The main spot for spawn is the shore and near the nightmare where we started, and all the way to the south towards the healer. Here we have slightly less spawn. Okay, we have a Cyclops here, we have a Titan here, but we have slightly less spawn here in general. No ledges to teleport frenzy here, unfortunately. Yeah, you can go here. Yeah, there is really nothing. I've never seen nobody mining here for some reason. Around on the other side with the boat, because you don't have a straight line. And here, why would you mine from here when you have Cyclops? You don't have a house, and you don't have a forge, you don't have nothing. More places, more places. Yeah, here we see that already. Yeah, we did see that already. Mount is fatigued. Let's proceed again towards the shore. On the shore, I've seen actually people training archery. Here you can actually place a boat. Let's get these two Cyclops fighting each other so we don't get aggroed by a random mob. This is another place to stand. So you can provoke from here, and if a PK comes again, you have the advantage because you're on a ledge. The PK has to tell, it can be with tailoring, or it can be with tailoring. But again, if it's tailoring, there's no time to unmoney you or to metro swarm you. Yeah, it's one extra action that can give you that extra second for recalling. Here you can actually play. I think you can go down here. Yeah, okay, you can. And you can place boats here. You can actually place a boat here, like that. You place a boat there, and why is like that? Where is the fucking key now? Here. And you place a boat here, and you can actually train archery here. Sure, you gotta stay. Sure, you gotta be careful with the Titans and imps, especially Titans, of course. But again, you can have a macro. Maybe you can be like 10 tiles away from the shore, so that okay, you attack them like this, and if they start casting you, flame striking you, and you're in danger, you step back a little, heal yourself, and repeat. This is a very good place to train archery, to be honest. Let's go here, baby. Yeah, okay. This is a Titan, this is a Titan. Come on. Energy bolt. Alright, so we talked about the shore. Let's talk about some other things. Let's see, more Cyclops. Yeah, we can see that the spawn tones down a little here. Maybe the best way to doing this is also... Oh, this is the Titan 700, you see. And High Fame and Karma. You can also maybe throw energy vortexes here and there to speed up the process. To considerably speed up the process, because, okay, take a look at this. You have 3 Cyclops provoke. Yeah, drop an energy vortex onto them and see how much faster it goes. Or you can also do this in Flam Grav. Yeah, maybe there, maybe here. There you go. And you see their life bar going down a lot faster. Well, they have a lot of HPs, but slowly but surely they're going down. And here another Titan died. Let's see if we can get more loot. Here you see 700, more than 700. Yeah, this is a very good place for caching. I'm telling you, the spawn tones down a little after a while. But still a very good place. One thing that you can do here, if you want to ghost the nightmare or track the nightmare or anything, well, this is one thing that you can do. If you actually track from here, there's a server line here. Okay, if you check on UOAM, you see that the server line there. So here on this side you have the ocean. Okay, you see. If you track from here, let me track for players. Yeah, okay, there's no players here. We might actually try and track for animals or monsters. Monsters, yeah, you get monsters here. Track for animals. Yeah, let's try and track for monsters. Maybe we're lucky and there's a water rally. I doubt it. Yeah, these are... Well, I just wanted to tell you that you can track across the server line. For instance, if you have a water elemental here, you can have it on tracking. And if you find it, I mean, say, to the west, you can actually double-click it and it says you've lost your quarry. Because, in fact, you can track it because it's close, but you cannot track it because it's too far away. I mean, it pops up in the menu because you're close to it, but you cannot track because it is too far away. Yeah, let's try. Yeah, there's no water rally to show you, unfortunately. Yeah, well, no problem. But the other way around is also true. So if you place a boat here and keep tracking for animals, the first animal that you're gonna track, if you track an animal, is gonna be a nightmare. So if a nightmare spawns, you can actually track the nightmare from the other side of the server line. And you can also track for players from the other side of the server line. Let's imagine you have a boat on the other side of the server line. You keep tracking for players to either find players that are fishermen fishing along the server lines, perfectly legit. But you can also track players that are on the other side of the server line, meaning they are at Cyclops Valley. So that's kind of cool. Because you're tracking from a boat. Sure, you can be killed, but that usually involves a count. But again, you may not track AFK, so if they wish to kill your tracker and get nothing other than a count, they're free to do that. Again, here you don't have much more to do. This is not a bad place for making cash. Sometimes people go here and they recall to Del or to Papua, cash, and then they come back. There's a lot of running involved. But this is a very safe place against PKs, because again, let's imagine you farm here and you provoke here, you provoke there. I mean, the PK comes from south. I mean, good luck, PK. I can even Sally could get away, like double clicking the recall spell icon. I don't think there's much more to say about this. What's more to say about this is that you can see that I am making a lot of money here just with my bard, just talking it through the video to show you guys what's going on. And here are the Cyclops that died. Only one Cyclops. Where's the other Cyclops? I'm showing you guys here what's going on with my bard, and you can say that you can tell that I'm making a lot of money. So if you want to make a lot of money and you're basically new to second age, you might want to click top right corner and start your Dexter bar here and see the potential of making money that you have with that character. Stay safe.